Hey guys, Sunny D here from TANZHASAMI, here to give you guys some Tanzo tips. These are pro tips that are going to help you get the most out of your scissors and get the most out of cutting with a pair of TANZHASAMI Forged Scissors. Hope you guys enjoy.
All right, here we go. So right out of the box, opening up your scissor for the first time, got our cleaning cloth, which you'll use to wipe down your scissor after every use, so you make sure you don't cut yourself, and of course your beautiful brand new pair of TANZHASAMI Forged Scissors. And this is our tension key, which we'll get to in just a minute, and this is our oil pen. Comes preloaded, it's filled with oil, ready to go right out of the box. Now this is a crucial tip before you begin using your scissor. So what you'll need to do is adjust right turns. You'll hear little clicks, and that's going to load that oil up onto the brush, and you can check it on your finger, and you'll see once the brush is loaded that the oil is in fact being distributed through those bristles. Now let's touch on the key places you're going to want to put the oil. Wherever metal on metal, wherever the metal is moving over the metal, you want a friction-free cut. And you've got steel that's going to be sliding back and forth over the blades, over the hinge area, right behind the screw. So you're going to want to make sure you lubricate those places thoroughly. And then the other place you want to put oil is right on the back of the screw, because there's moving parts, there's different parts within there, and then you'll put it on the front of the screw as well. These are going to be crucial not only the first time, but at the end of every day, after you've finished doing all of your haircuts for the day, that you make sure you oil them before you put them away. So once you got all those spots oiled, a little bit of back and forth to make sure that oil is moving through and those blades are sliding friction free. Now the other thing is adjusting them. So you can see as I lift up one blade and drop it, that the blades don't close all the way and there's quite a big gap, and this is where your tension key is going to come into play. So there's two little notches in the screw. You'll match them up to two little notches on the key, and just like you would tighten any screw, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Every time you adjust it a degree, you'll hear a distinct little click. So as you tighten it up, and you see now as I try to drop, the scissors don't close at all. So this is going to be way too tight. It may loosen up as you cut and as you break in your scissor, but in the beginning you want to have it to where there's about ½ inch to an inch gap when you open up and close. And so this, now you can see as I loosened it up, way too loose. They're slamming shut. These two scenarios, too tight or too loose, are going to create scenarios where you'll push hair, where you'll bend hair. So now I'm going to adjust it just one click at a time. Still too loose. We'll tighten it up. We'll do another click. And I want to get it to where that blade is falling, not slamming shut, not wide open, but just about ½ inch from being closed. And so that's the adjustment that you'll want to make. And as I said, as you cut with them, you'll notice maybe they loosen up a little bit after that first haircut or that first few strokes. You can adjust it again so you get it just right to where it's closing, and there's about ½ inch to an inch gap of space between the two blades. Drop it a few times just for good measure, check it, and then you'll have that perfect adjustment to begin cutting. Hope you enjoy. These are Tanzo tips.